Good afternoon. In accordance with Sections 45 and 53 of the Planning Act 1990 as amended, this meeting of the Committee of Adjustment of the City of Toronto is called to order. My name is Zahir Bayat and I'll be chairing today's session. Panel members today are Ryan Bissonnette, Anne Crawford, Philip Ghosh, and Katie Plaisir. Secretary-Treasurer is Sabrina Salatino. We acknowledge the land we are meeting on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. Committee of Adjustment public hearings are now conducted in a hybrid, in-person, and virtual format. Some applicants and participants will make their submissions in person and others will participate virtually by electronic means through WebEx. The meetings are also streamed on the Toronto City Planning YouTube channel, and anyone wishing to view the hearing may watch on YouTube. Those who want to participate virtually and have registered in advance will be connecting with their computer or telephone and have the option of participating via video or audio only. When your item is called, you will be unmuted by the moderator. For both in-person and virtual participants, Committee of Adjustment staff will share presentations submitted in accordance with the written submission deadline. People attending in person today who want to receive a copy of the decision of the committee on an application must fill out a decision request card, and those participating virtually need to submit a written request for a decision by email. If you do not agree with the decision of the committee, you may be able to appeal the decision to the Toronto Local Appeal Body or in some limited circumstances to the Ontario Land Tribunal. However, the provincial government amended the Planning Act and generally refused the rights of third parties to appeal Committee of Adjustment decisions. Only the applicant, the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, specified persons and public bodies are permitted to appeal decisions of the Committee of Adjustment. Appeal instructions are set out at the bottom of the decision of the committee. Today I will call each item in the order listed on the agenda. Where an application is uncontested, the agent or applicant must proceed with a presentation, may proceed with a presentation if desired. When the committee does not require presentation, applicants are to advise the chair should they wish to speak to the committee. The committee may ask questions and or take the matter into committee for a decision. Each speaker, including the applicant, will be given a maximum of 5 minutes to address the committee. I will comment when you are reaching the 5 minutes. Any presentation or other materials you wish to submit to the committee must have been emailed in advance of the hearing. Staff and committee members cannot accept materials at the hearing. When addressing the committee, please clearly state your name and address. Please remember to confine your remarks to the matters outlined in the application. The applicant or agent will proceed first and will make a presentation to the committee on the application. Then individuals either in support or opposed to the application will be invited to speak. Generally, we first call on speakers in the hearing room and then those participating through WebEx. Committee members may ask questions of each speaker after they have finished their presentation. When all speakers are finished, the applicant or agent has an opportunity to rebut only those issues that were raised by the speakers. This will mark the end of the discussion. The application will then be taken into committee for a decision. Madam Deputy Secretary Treasurer, are there any declarations of interest of panel or staff for this afternoon session? None at all, seeing none, wonderful. Are there any deferrals for this afternoon or closing file? Are we closing any files?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. See none for this afternoon.
Thank you. Okay, so we are beginning with item number 15. Item number 15 is 451 Wellesley Street East. The purpose of the application is to alter the existing 2- and 1-half story semi-detached dwelling by constructing a rear screened enclosure replacing the ground floor deck and rear second and third floor additions. The existing rear ground, second and third floor decks may be demolished. Will be demolished. The committee had before it the following communication: copy of the minutes from November 12th, 2025 public hearing, copy of plan of survey, site plan, floor plans and elevations, 2 photographs of trees on the subject property, and email correspondence from the assistant planner, heritage planning.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we have the agent online and no registered speakers.
Good afternoon, Mr. Goldman. Mr. Goldman, are you there?
Again, I'm happy to make a presentation if the committee would like one. I suggest the variances, one variance we're seeking is minor and appropriate, meets the 4 tests. If you'd rather, I'm happy to answer any questions the committee has.
Thank you, Mr. Goldman, but I wonder if you could just state your name and
Oh,
address for the
pardon
record,
me.
please.
Yes.
No problem.
Barry-
I forget all the time.
Barry Goldman, 321 Carlaw, Suite 203, and I'm the registered agent for this.
Perfect. Thank you so very much. We only have a single variance before us in FSI. I'll just ask my colleagues to see if anybody has any questions for you or would like the presentation. If not, we'll go into committee. I don't see any. So we'll go into committee now, Mr. Goldman, and render a decision.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very straightforward variance here. I see no conditions, no comments from staff, so if it's okay with my colleagues, I'll just move a motion forward to approve the variance request.
Thank you, Mr. Bissonnette. Do we have a seconder? Mr. Blazier, thank you. All those in favor? Thank you very much. Mr. Goldman, you have a unanimous approval. Okay. And next we move on to item number 16. Item number 16 is 66 Glen Road. The purpose of the application is to alter the existing 2 1/2 story detached dwelling by constructing a rear third story addition. Committee had before it the following communication: copy of plan of survey, site plan, floor plans, elevations, 2 photographs of the subject property. We also have commenting staff report from Urban Forestry.
Through you,
Okay.
Mr. Chair. We have the agent online, no registered speakers for this item. It has come to the city's attention that there might be some missing variances that were not part of the initial notification. So perhaps maybe the agent can discuss that and if a deferral is warranted here, so that we can get all the information that's required for this application and then send out a revised notice for proper notification. So we'll unmute the agent at this time.
Thank you.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Walsh. Before you begin,
Yes, my name's Kagan.
name and address, please.
Yes, my name's Kagan Walsh, and my address is 99 Yorkville Avenue.
Thank you. And you've heard,
Just to clarify,
you heard the comments that were made by Secretary Treasurer?
correct. Yes,
Thank you.
and I think the confusion is coming from we want to proceed with just this application right now. We will likely be back in touch for another committee meeting for a variance, but at this time we're just proceeding with this this application. So there's no additions, no variances added to this. We just want to move ahead with this application, please.
Through you, Mr. Chair, if it is known that there are missing variances, then the application should be deferred so that the committee has all the necessary information that is required here.
Yeah, so no, there's nothing missing at the moment. We would like to propose basically what we recently applied for a building permit, but during the initial zoning and applicable law certificate application, there was something that was overlooked, I think, with the plans. The reviewer didn't see that we were proposing a deck. This house falls right on the property line when it was built back in the 1890s. And at the moment, the deck that we were proposing it kind of runs parallel with the house along the the property line, and so it's too close currently. So we have adjusted our plans to meet the current zoning for that. But we would like to move ahead with this application today. And then, as I said, with the client, we're going to discuss and see how we'd like to approach things. Maybe we keep things as is, but the major sort of focus of our application has always been this third floor vertical addition, and so that's what we'd like to do today.
So through you, Mr. Chair, I want it on public record, and it's going to be for the record in the minutes, that if an additional application is required for this application, that the cost is on the owner of the property and not the city if there is a missing variance.
Mr. Walsh, you got that?
Yeah, so just to clarify, is that that's so our original zoning and applicable law certificate, if that wasn't included, then you're saying that it has to be a separate full application, correct?
Through you, Mr. Chair, if there are additional variances that are not before us today, then a new application needs to be submitted with an additional fee at the cost of the
Understood.
owner, not at the cost of the city.
Understood. Okay, thank you.
Because you do have this opportunity now to defer the application and correct any errors. But if,
Understood.
if
Yeah,
you
no,
want the committee to
we'd
move
like to
forward
proceed.
with a decision, that's fine. Then I hope the homeowner
Yep.
knows this.
So, yeah, we will proceed now, and so thanks for that.
Okay, thank you very much.
I have a question that's
Sure.
maybe relevant to this, if I may.
Please go ahead, Mr. Ghosh.
So if I understand correctly, the plans before us then are not accurate to the variance sought, in that these plans in front of us have a deck that would require an additional variance.
Yeah, that's correct, actually. But currently what's we had is,
And so you're contemplating not having that deck? Or
well,
constructing
we're
it in
contemplating adjusting it to meet the current zoning. Yes.
Okay, so, Madam Secretary Treasurer, is there a condition we could put on that the deck not be constructed in accordance with the site plan?
Through you, Mr. Chair, if you were to approve this application and tie it to the site plan, then we would have to put in some wording into the decision that the deck is not included in the approval. But in the minutes, for the record, we'll make note that the agent has confirmed that they will construct the deck in compliance with the zoning bylaw.
Despite the plans? That
Exactly.
might be the better
Yeah.
way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Good thing you picked that up because it is on the site plan. Thank you, Mr. Ghosh. Okay, let's take it into committee and look for decision. We have a single variance before us and one notation or condition related to the site plan. Who'd like to pick up on this one?
I'm happy to pick this one up. Notwithstanding sort of the complexities that we've just hopefully figured out, I think that the single variance before us is very reasonable. I think that the proposed project makes a lot of sense. It's very similar to a lot of projects that we see, so I'm prepared to move a motion to approve it with the conditions noted so far around the site plan, as well as making sure that it's noted in the minutes around the cost incurred for future.
So through you, Mr. Chair, do you want to tie it to the site plan?
I think it might be better
Okay.
just to have it in the minutes,
For the record.
for the record, that the applicant the applicant will not be constructing the non-conforming deck shown in the site plan, rather than
link, okay,
tying it to the site plan, which
which could be confusing, sure. Double negatives, yeah, okay. Okay, that sounds good.
Staff got that accurately noted, I think.
And I would gladly second.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ghosh. Okay, we have a motion to approve an item for the record notation. And we have a seconder. All those in favor? Thank you. Mr. Walsh, you have your approval. Thank you. Unanimously. Okay, now we move on to,
So through you, Mr. Chair, we'll deal with items 11, 26 Ellsworth Avenue, and item 17, 24 Ellsworth Avenue.
bear with me, I've just got to find, there we go. Okay, let me just open this up. Item number 11 and item number 17. So I'll go to item number 11 first. Item number 11 is 26 Ellsworth Avenue, and the purpose of the application is to alter the existing two-story semi-detached dwelling by constructing a partial rear second-story addition above the existing rear building footprint. The committee had before it the following communication: copy of plan of survey, site plan, floor plans, and elevations, a red line public notice from the agent, 3 photographs of the subject property, and a covering letter from the agent. And item number 17 is 24 Ellsworth Avenue. Purpose of the application is to alter the existing two-story semi-detached dwelling by constructing a rear two-story addition, including basement extension with the rear first-story deck with stairs, also to reconstruct the front porch with stairs. The committee had before it the following communication: copy of plan of survey, site plan, floor plans, and elevations, 3 photographs of the subject property, cover letter from the agent, and we also have staff report from Urban Forestry.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we have the agent online for both applications, and there are no registered speakers for either application.
Thank you so much. Mr. Galbraith, are you there?
I am. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Galbraith. Just for the record, name and address, please.
Sean Galbraith, planner here on behalf of the applications, 18 King Street East, Suite 1400, Toronto.
Thank you. And we've got the two applications being dealt with simultaneously, or together, I should say.
Yeah.
Are they adjacent to each other? I'm looking at
Yeah, the two
it's,
halves.
26 and 24.
Yeah, they're two halves of a semi,
That's
and
it.
when one decided to renovate their project, the neighbors like, yeah, I'll do that at the same time. And so they have the same architect, and they're kind of jointly redeveloping or renovating their properties at the same time, and that will minimize disruption on each other, and obviously they both support each other.
What a sensible and novel idea.
Makes total sense to me.
No, absolutely. I think they should receive medals for being such good neighbors.
And it's interesting that they're doing so in two different ways. 26 is doing a third floor addition above their existing footprint, and 24 is doing a little two-story addition out the back.
It's very commendable that people are, you have very good neighbors, and life can be a lot easier.
I agree.
So, Madam Secretary Treasurer, do we want to vote on each item separately?
So through you, Mr. Chair, there is a red line for item number 11.
Right.
So if Mr. Galbraith can just
Sure.
state that for public record, what the amendment is, and then, yeah, we should probably do 2 separate motions, only because I see urban forestry condition for item number 17, but not for item 11.
Right, Mr. Galbraith?
Sure. We noticed that the public notice, the purpose of the application referred to a second-story addition on 26, and that one has the third-story addition.
So it's number 11, 26 Ellsworth, and the
Yes.
change will be, sorry, I'm looking, just trying to see the purpose, and change is,
Instead of a partial rear second-story addition above the existing footprint, it is a partial rear third-story addition.
wonderful, thank you. And that's
You're
the
welcome.
only, that's the only change that you're talking about, right?
Correct.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay, so number 11 is amended. All right. Should we deal with them separately
Through you, Mr. Chair, yeah, I think
Thank
we
you.
should.
Okay, so let's go to number 11. Anybody have any questions or concerns, need a presentation? None at all? It's a very straightforward application. It's an FSI request, and given the structure, I think I can see why the FSI is going to be 1.08. So if we don't have any questions, maybe take it into committee and look for a motion. Mr. Ghosh?
Perhaps one for Ms. Crawford to take her first stab at?
Okay, I'd like to move that the application for 26 Ellsworth be accepted as amended, and as discussed.
That's it? Yeah, there aren't any conditions attached to this particular application. Wonderful. Do we have a seconder? Mr. Ghosh, thank you so very much. All those in favor? Thank you. Mr. Galbraith, you've got unanimous 1 on 26th. And I'll put that one away and go to 17. And 17, sorry, 17. 17 similarly, that's a 24 Ellsworth. Similarly has a single variance in front of us, also an FSI request from 0.69 to 0.75, which certainly in my view is very minor. Who would like to run with this particular one? Shall we give to Ms. Crawford?
I'd like to move that this application be accepted as discussed.
There's a forestry one condition attached to this
With the
one.
urban forestry condition 1.
Yes, thank you. Do we have a second? Ms. Plaisir, lovely, thank you. All those in favor? Thank you. Mr. Galbraith, you have unanimous approval for both. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Have a great day.
Do compliment the neighbors.
I will, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're moving on to item number 18. Item number 18 is 26 CAREY Road. The purpose of the application is to construct a new undersized front yard parking pad abutting CAREY Road. The existing 3-story detached dwelling on the lot will be maintained and unaltered. The committee had before it the following communication: copy of plan of survey, site plan, floor plans and elevation, revised site plan, floor plans, elevations, red line public notice from the agent, revised zoning notice, 5 photographs of the subject property, a decision number affecting the subject property, and TLAB decision number as well affecting the subject property, a map of comparable properties from the agent. We also have staff reports from urban forestry and transportation services.
Through you,
Street parking. Thank you.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we have the agent online and no registered speakers.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Rubinoff. Your name and address, please.
Yes, it's Glenn Rubinoff, 2 St. Clair Avenue West, Toronto, Ontario.
Thank you very much. We don't have anybody in opposition, so we don't need a presentation from that perspective. We do have a red line notice, so perhaps we can just go through the changes,
Sure.
The amendments that, and just note those first.
This stemmed from the concerns expressed by forestry with regards to hard surface, that they want to allow for a space to plant a tree in front.
Okay.
So we are using the existing right-of-way access rather than an additional widening of the curb cut. We will use the existing right-of-way to park in front. As a result of that, the front yard landscaping percentage of soft has increased to 36.1% for variance
So
2.
variance 2 is being changed.
Yeah,
And you've got 36.1.
right.
Sorry,
Or 13.7 square meters.
13.7 meters squared, yes. Okay, so that's the one
And-
change, 36. And the other one?
And the soft landscaping open space in the front has increased to 26.8%.
And 10.
Variance number 3, yeah.
10.2 meters squared?
10.2 meters squared, yeah.
Correct. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be an amended application.
Through the chair, could the agent reconfirm the numbers because they don't match up? Variance 3.
So variance number 3 is 26.8% or 10.2 square meters.
I think 26.8% equates to like 5 square meters.
Apologies. It was at 23.5%, which was 8.9 square meters. Let me just verify. Put 14. I think it's because of the right of way not being included in that not being included in that front yard calculation because it's a required to be paved and not part of their overall space. But I would just go by the percentage of the 26.8% is what we went through with the zoning examiner. The 10.2 would be whatever the equivalent would be upon resubmission to, for permit in that way. But I can only speak to what was the numbers that we discussed with them, which was 10.2 square meters.
Through you, Mr. Chair, I can confirm that the zoning review states 26.8% at 10.2 square meters, so let's leave it.
You use that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So we'll stay with the numbers that you provided, 26.8 and 10.2 meters squared.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, we basically have 4 variances before us, and they all seem to be relatively minor. And I think transportation does not object to the application on condition, so there is a transportation condition attached. And I believe just a transportation condition, and there's advisory note, I believe, from forestry.
Through you, Mr. Chair, I believe I have urban forestry number 1.
The forestry number 1? Okay, thank you. Okay. So we'll just take this into committee, Mr. Rubinoff, because we don't need a presentation as such, and see if my colleagues have any questions for you or would like a presentation. No presentation. Any questions? Ms. Bissonnette, any questions?
I'm just ready to give my rationale.
Oh, okay, and perhaps a motion. So we'll take it into committee, and Mr. Bissonnette, let you begin.
Yeah, I think the city over the years has made mistakes. I, for one, cannot support the introduction of new front pad parking. I think this runs counter to some core planning objectives of the city. I think it undermines character of neighborhoods, as well as removing soft landscaping and tree canopy. So from my own perspective, with how it alters the streetscape and requires a continuous curb cuts and paved front yards, I really think it diminishes neighborhoods. So from my perspective, I won't be supporting these variances. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Ghosh?
I actually agree very much with Member Bissonnette. My question was going to be to the member, how do you address urban forestry's concerns? But they implicitly explained it with with the explanation of that's why they introduced the revisions to their plans. And the revisions to the plans, to me, don't address the urban forestry concerns. But even if we didn't have the urban forestry report, the reason why it takes 4 variances to do a front yard parking pad is because they actually do create an undesirable effect. And despite the fact that many people have them, it doesn't, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right. I agree with Member Bissonnette. I think there's multiple things. There's the permeability, but there's also the additional curb cut in the sidewalk. There's also the fact that it removes street parking and gives it to an individual rather than being collective. And yes, these things have all, you know, neighbors have it. So, you know, if I were these individuals, I would want it as well, but that doesn't mean that it actually is minor.
Thank you. Any other thoughts? Ms. Plaisir? No? Okay. Anybody who would like to move a motion?
I would to move motion.
Thank you, Mr. Bissonnette. Go ahead.
Please.
3, Mr. Chair, refused as amended.
As amended. Sorry, I missed that, Mr. Bissonnette.
Yeah,
Yeah.
refuse as amended.
And
To
I'll,
to refuse.
Refuse, yes.
Thank you. Mr. Ghosh, second?
I will second it. I'll just also sort of say, you know, it's, Davisville is a nice, dense, very urban, walkable neighborhood, and this is a very suburban intervention, and I think it was very common to suburbanize our neighborhoods for many, many years, and now the new way of looking at things is to re-urbanize, and I think denying this is in keeping with that. But so that's my, so I second it, again with the rationale that when you have 4 variances all aimed at not creating this result, to me it's not minor.
Thank you, Mr. Ghosh. Okay, we have a motion on the floor moved by Mr. Bissonnette to refuse and seconded by Mr. Ghosh. All those in favor of a refusal? Okay, and unanimous. Thank you. Mr. Rubinoff, the application has been refused unanimously. Thank you. Okay, moving on to item number 19. Item number 19 is 999 Dufferin Street. Purpose of the application is to construct a new 3-story detached residential building containing 6 dwelling units, a 6-plex, with front and rear basement walkouts, front and rear and ground floor porches with stairs, front 2nd and 3rd story balconies, a rear 2nd story balcony, and a rooftop patio accessed by 2 rooftop stairs enclosures. The existing rear detached garage abutting the lane will be demolished. The committee had before it the following communication: copy of plan of survey, site plan, floor plans, and elevations, 6 photographs of the subject property, cover letter from the agent, presentation materials also from the agent, and we have staff report from Urban Forestry. We also have 2 form letters in support from 995 and 997 Dufferin Street.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we have the agent online and no registered speakers.
Thank you. And we have Mr. Brander.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair and committee members. My name is Adam Brander from Brander Architects. Our address is 260 Carlisle Avenue, Suite 202D. And I'm the architect and the agent for the proposal at 999 Dufferin.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brander. We don't have anybody in opposition, so let me just see if my colleagues would like a presentation or may have questions for you. Okay. So colleagues, we have 4 variances in front of us. I'm just wondering if anybody has any specific concerns. Number 19. Any questions, need for presentation at all?
No, Chair.
Thank you. I was just wondering if, just for my own part, I would like to just note that I think this is a desirable project on the main thoroughfare. The only concern I had was, I was just wondering, a 2nd floor balcony rear second floor balcony, whether that required privacy screening on the north and south sides. I don't know if anybody shared that.
In this location, well, given that we're literally right at the corner of Bloor and Dufferin, and across the street from very tall high-rises that are going up, and it's pretty adjacent to commercial properties. I don't see the need as much right here. No one here is gonna have much of that, but you know, opinions may vary.
Yeah, no, I take your point. I think the areas in which privacy is a greater issue than other places. Okay. Anybody want to, any other reflections? Thoughts?
I think it's appropriate and desirable in this location to increase density.
Okay. Maybe we'll take it into committee and look for somebody to come forth with a motion. Ms. Plaisir?
I'll move to approve the variances related to this application. I think we're on a designated major street here. The building offers a good mix of different types of units to meet different needs. There's even support from neighbors expressed. So I would move to approve with urban forestry condition number 3, I believe it was.
Thank you, correct, thank you. Seconder? Oh. Thank you, Mr. Bissonnette. All right, all those in favor of this application with forestry condition 3? Thank you, it's unanimously passed. Thank you very much, Mr. Brander. And 20. Item number 20 is 79 Kippendavie Avenue. Purpose of the application is to construct a new 2-story ancillary building, a garden suite in the rear yard. There will be a total of 2 residential dwelling units on this lot, 1 dwelling unit within the main dwelling, pardon me, and 1 dwelling unit within the ancillary building. Committee had before it the following communication: copy of plan of survey, site plan, floor plans, and elevations. Revised site plan, floor plans, and elevations, red line public notice, 2 photographs of the subject property, planning rationale from the agent, and we have staff reports from urban forestry and community planning.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we have the agent online and no registered speakers.
Thank you. Maxine Shapsov, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, or please correct me if I haven't. Are you there?
Yes, I am. That was perfect.
You're very kind, thank you. We don't have anybody, oh sorry, we need your address please, and just your name for the record.
Maxine Shabsov. The address is 40 Fernwood Park Avenue.
Thank you very much. We don't have anybody in opposition, but let me see if my colleagues have any questions for you. We do also have a red line notice. I just wanted to maybe do the red line piece first. Are there variance by variance? Can you tell me which ones have any changes to them?
Variance number 1 regarding the percentage of landscaping. We have increased the percentage from 35% to 40%.
And the square meter?
Pardon me?
Do you know how much it is in square meters?
60.18.
60.18 meters squared. Thank you. Are there any other changes, or that's just the only one that you have?
That's the only one.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Let me see if my colleagues have any questions. Mr. Ghosh has a question for you.
Just in terms of that, your yard landscaping, I know for a long time the square footage of pools was considered part of it, and then that was to be eliminated. Is that effective here? Is the pool part of this or not?
The pool is considered soft in this instance.
It is considered soft, so that 40% includes the pool.
Correct.
it does seem like a low amount. Is there any possibility that some of this rear patio might be constructed with permeable pavers?
Yeah, that's no problem. We would be happy to do so.
Okay, thank you.
On that score, I just wonder if we could identify what the new number, or where the permeability will be. Do we need to identify it?
No, because we would just put a condition,
Yeah.
you know, because even if it's permeable, it won't be considered soft landscaping. Right?
True, thank you. Thank you. Any other questions, concerns? None? All right. There is a planning condition attached and forestry condition, so we have two additional conditions. Planning condition is to tie the application to the site plan. I think it's A002. Okay.
Through you, Mr. Chair, it's the rear yard plan, and it's dated January 28th, 2026.
Thank you. Rear yard plan, and the date was, you've got the date, so that I'll leave that with you. Okay. Take it into committee. Who would like to run with this one?
I mean, I think that this is entirely, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think this is entirely appropriate. It's essentially building on an existing structure, and it actually will be an improvement and create a second suite. So I'm in favor of this proposal.
Thank you. Would you like to turn that into a motion, or Mr.
Well,
Ghosh, did you?
Sure, maybe I'll run the motion because I would like the permeability condition, and yeah, I was going to say that otherwise though, putting a garden suite here makes sense, and the setback is reflecting an existing condition. So I would move to approve it subject to the planning condition that it be in accordance with the rear yard plan, and with the additional condition that the area marked as patio in that rear yard plan be constructed with permeable paving.
Okay,
And
thank
then
you.
there's urban forestry number 2.
And urban
Yeah,
forestry
forestry
condition
number
number
two.
2.
Thank you, as amended. And
As
Mr.
amended.
Bissonnette, would you like to second that? Perfect, thank you so much. Okay, so all those in favor of item number 20 with 1, 2, 3 conditions attached, if I'm correct? Okay, all those in favor? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, jeez.
For some reason, it's not on.
It's frozen. It must be the glare on my head.
Do you wanna quit and then just rejoin?
Sure.
Otherwise, your vote's not counted.
Bear with me a moment. Yeah. No mouse action either. It's go ahead.
It's frozen.
It's completely frozen.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we do have you on video for the room, so we can take the vote now, and we'll see you
Fix it.
there. And then we just have one other item, so we
Yeah.
won't spend time
Okay.
dealing with any
Thank
technical
you.
issues, okay?
All right, where were we? We're looking for a vote. Okay, all those in favor? Thank you. Ms. Shapsov, you have a unanimous approval. Thank you. Okay, we move on to item number 20. Yep, definitely frozen. Okay. Item number 21, 19 Glen Cedar Road. Purpose of the application. Oh, I've come back on. It says can't connect to camera. It's taking time. Don't see the. It's the eyeballs.
It's okay, through you, Mr. Chair, you can proceed, because
As long as you can see me, we're
We always
good.
have the camera from the room.
Okay, great, thank you. All right, so item number 21 is 19 Glen Cedar Road. Purpose of the application is to construct a new 3-story detached dwelling with a front integral garage, front covered porch with stairs, a rear ground floor covered loggia, and a rear 3rd-story balcony. Also to construct a new 1-story ancillary building containing 1 washroom in the rear yard. The committee had before it the following communication: copy of plan of survey, site plan, floor plans, and elevations, 8 photographs of the subject property, an arborist report, and we have email correspondence from Transportation Engineering, staff report from Urban Forestry, and we have correspondence in support from owners and occupants of number 1, 7, 10, 12, 16, 17, 23, 20 Glen Cedar Road, and 38 Strathern Road, also from number 8 Chilton Hill Road.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we have the agent online and no registered speakers.
All right. Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Bronscale.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, and I appreciate how timely the committee is today. It's nice to be in the afternoon.
I'm not sure that I need thanks for that. It must be whoever put the agenda together. Thank you, Mr. Bronscale. Let me just see if my colleagues, we don't have anybody in contention, so we don't need a presentation from that perspective. But let me just see if my colleagues have any questions for you or any concerns or need a presentation. We only have 3 variances for this particular application, which looks fairly straightforward, I think. I've lost my my camera, so I can't quite see the agenda, but that's okay. I've made notes before.
And Mr. Chair, I can also just quickly for the committee advise you, our client did reach out to both immediate neighbors. I believe you have some correspondence from 17. My understanding is 21 is not providing any correspondence, but is aware of the application and simply indicated to our client that they would not be objecting.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, colleagues, any questions for Mr. Bronscale? Any recommendations for him? Any commendations for him? Mr. Bronscale, nobody wants to give you an honor today.
I was trying to think up a question because the answers are always elucidating, but nothing comes to mind.
Okay, who would like, we'll take this into committee, Mr. Bronscale, and render decision.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. Mr. Ghosh?
Sure. Just 3 variances to build a sort of a largish new home in a neighborhood that has many of them. It's pretty in keeping with the homes, and when you look at the size of the variances compared to some that we see in areas like this, they're all actually quite modest. So to me, it meets the 4 tests. It's minimally impacting on the neighbors, or I'm sure we would have neighbors here objecting. So I would move to approve it, subject to Forestry 2.
Forestry 2, that's the only one, actually. Do we have a seconder? Oh, thank you, Mr. Bissonnette, thank you. All those in favor? Thank you. Mr. Bronscale, you have a unanimous approval. Thank you. And with that, it is 2:50 p.m. and we conclude for the day. Thank you.
Thank you, members.